It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm sweating. I'm hurting. My lungs are burning. But I've got that feeling you get from doing it, not talking about it, not thinking about it, but doing it. Right now it's Monday, someday in July, and maybe the 6th. There's football fans right now getting home after watching the game, after watching a group of people play the game, while they spent the time they have in the game watching other people play the game. And I'm here in the game, playing, cashing in the check from the work, you know? It's just a gym, it's just a workout, but it isn't, it's more than that. It's a commitment. It's one vote for me that I've taken away from the world, that I've taken away from distraction, that I've taken away from procrastination, that I've taken away from anything that tries to come and steal my attention and my energy and my time. And that's the difference, man. You can spend your whole life watching others play the game, or you can vote for you and you can tick the box saying I did it. And you can really do it, and you can go all in, and you can commit, and you can dedicate, and you can sweat, and you can bleed, and you can cry, and you can try, and you can fail, and you can get back up, and you can do it again. But if you don't, then you'll never know. You'll never know what you could have been. You'll never know what you could be. And it's never too late. You know, my physical ability isn't the best right now. The past 4, 5, 6 weeks have been a half-assed attempt at doing anything. And today I just knew that if not today, when? If not now, when? If not me, who? If not this, what? If not my future, what? The present isn't it. You ain't there yet. The past is gone. You don't want to be a has-been or a once was. And you can't be an is. You can't be it unless you live it and you do it every single day. You put in that work and you put in that effort. And you take the steps and you make the choice and you commit and you decide today to do something different, to get up earlier, to face discomfort, to get out of bed at 3:20 when you feel like you can't sleep and the world is spinning and turning and raging against the night and the fans are kicking off and screaming and shouting and singing. What are you going to do? You going to lay there tossing and turning, or are you going to get up and you're going to do something with your life, man? I'm talking to you right now. Talking to me right now. But I did it today, man. I got up and I ticked the box and I did the thing, you know? And I pushed and I worked and I get my reward. This is my reward. It's 4:31 a.m. and I've already done it. While the whole world is either going to sleep or waking up or still asleep. A few people are waking up even at 4:30 in the morning. I'm here. I'm not just here doing it, I'm here, I've already done it. That's the difference, man. So what are you gonna do? What life are you gonna live? Where are you gonna place the tokens you've got to spend, you know? Of time, of energy, the resources, the finite resources that life gives you. Where are you going to put them? Are you going to put them in your pot? Are you going to put them in someone else's? Are you going to vote yes for you and for who you could be? Or are you going to vote for someone else's dream? You decide, man. It's all on you. We have that choice. We have free will. We get to decide. We get to choose. We get to work. We get to run. We get to lift. We get to jump. We get to jump in on our dreams and on our ambitions and on our goals and on our commitments and on the path that we want to walk that leads us to whatever life and outcome we want. So ask yourself that question, man. Like, what is your life saying about you right now? Where's it leading you? If you keep on waking up at the same time as you are, if you keep on making the same choices you are, if you keep on doing the same things you've been doing, if you keep on being the person you've been, who you're going to be in 5 years, who you're going to be in 10 years, what's your son or your daughter going to see in you? Who are they going to be as a byproduct of you? What's your wife going to see in you? What's she going to think of you? What's your sex life going to be because of that? What's your financial situation going to be because of that? What's your health situation going to be because of that? It's all on you, man. It's all on you. We get dealt the hand we dealt, and then we make the choices that make that hand what it is. I refuse to believe that life is set out for us as it is when we are in the midst of shit, of crap. We're in the midst of a situation that could be resolved if we would just stop picking up the cake, stop shouting, stop letting our emotions and our desires and our flesh and our all of the worldly appetites we have just rule us. And instead we came in and we crucified our flesh. You know, and we put in the work and we do deny ourselves from time to time, just to remind ourselves that we are not a slave, that we are the master of ourselves, that we have dominion over ourselves and over those appetites, that we are in charge, that we are in control, that we can say no instead of yes. Because how frustrated do you get when you say yes to the things you really meant no to? When you're pleasing everyone but yourself, when you're at peace with the world but at war with yourself. How does that feel? What does that do for you? I know that's done nothing for me in my life, and I'm still on that journey, you know? I'm still fighting that war every single day. Every single day I get a chance to say no. And sometimes I say yes, and it's frustrating, man, but the more you practice that no and enforcing that no to yourself and to others, the stronger you get and the more you build those muscles, just like here in the gym. You push the body, you lift the weight, you test the heart and the lungs, you get the engine going. The more you do that, the stronger it gets. It adapts, it grows, it develops. And over time, you become something unrecognizable. You become better, you become stronger, you become faster, you become better equipped to do the thing and to do it better. And it's the same with those no's that we say to ourselves. Deny the food, deny the drink, deny the smoke, deny the drugs, deny the lust, the sex, deny the cheating, deny the greed, deny the pride, humble yourself. Get in here and humble yourself. Get up and humble yourself. Because if you don't, one day, man, you'll look around and you'll realize that everything that is your life, everything that's made up your life is all a byproduct of everything you're a slave to. That you're actually not in control. That it's been this part of you that was out to get you all along. That never actually had your best interest at heart. That was greedy and self-centered and self-righteous, and those parts of you, man, they'll build a life that you end up hating, that end up making you empty and making you less of who you could be. And you've got to take control of that, and you've got to take responsibility, and you've got to actually stand up and say, nah, man, I can do better than this. Nah, man, I can treat her better than this. Nah, man, I deserve better than this. Nah, man, I can push more. Nah, man, I can rise earlier. Nah, man, I can deny that thing. And then you get to make a life by choice, you know? You get to make a life by your own creation, by the creation that comes from a place of love and respect and control and discipline and patience and kindness, and that comes from a good place. Not just this reactive kind of like living because the parts of you that you're yet to master have already mastered you. Don't let it happen, man. Find God. Build your life on God. Develop a relationship with God. And learn, man. Learn how to take control, how to be in control, how to do the right thing when nobody's watching, how to stop waiting for an audience to work and to put in the effort. How to stop waiting for an audience to actually do the right thing when it matters. Because in the end, we don't have an audience. When it's just you at home at night, you don't have an audience. When it's just you in the morning at home, you don't have an audience. When it's just you alone in the gym, you don't have an audience. So let's stop living for an audience. Stop waiting for people to be watching you to do the right thing. Do the right thing when nobody's watching. And then when people are watching, you won't even care that they're watching, because it will just be a byproduct of the man or the woman that you've already built up. It'll be a manifestation of the character that you created when everyone was turned away, when everyone was minding their own business, when everyone was looking out for themselves. That's what it'll become. That's what you'll become. You'll become everything you could be. And in that place, you'll realize that that's where true satisfaction, fulfillment comes from. It comes from being master of yourself, being in control, letting no one and no thing have dominion over you, over your mind, over your body, over your spirit, over your emotions. And that's what we got to build up, man. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be when no one's watching? Who do you want to be in truth? Because that is the truth. There's a saying, there's 3 masks we wear. It's the mask we wear for the world, the mask we wear for our friends, the ones close to us, and then the mask we wear when it's just ourselves. Can you be brave enough to take off every mask, to strip yourself bare, to reveal your own inadequacy, your own flawed nature, your own sin, and despite that, still just accept it and see it for what it is and repent and say, I'm sorry, and say, you know, I could do better and I should do better, I want to do better, and mean it from a place of truth, and then from that place start building something new, because that's what it's all about, man. Hey, Jem. How you doing? Very well. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm done.